were given the keys to a $441,000 700 horsepower Lamborghini Aventador Roadster and exclusive access to an entire airport runway, what would you do? Well, these are the keys and this is the runway, and I don't know about you, but I wouldn't waste any time standing around talking to a camera. The Aventador is the biggest, fiercest car in Lamborghini's production range, and it is one of the most ridiculous cars in production today. And I mean ridiculous in the fondest way possible. This car will go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat, and then it will continue on up to 217 miles an hour. Now, I'd love to show you what that looks like, but I would need a much, much longer runway. I can, however, demonstrate another supercar feat. That is going from 0 miles an hour to 100 miles an hour, and then back down to 0 again. Hold on. All right, 70, 80, 90, there's 100. Now, as impressive as that is, and as I'm sure, as much as you like watching me giggle like a schoolgirl, it can be a little hard to visualize just how quick this car is, so we have another demonstration for you. Here we go, you ready?
10 count.
That car pulling up right there is a Volkswagen GTR, corporate cousin to the Aventador. That is a very nice car, it's a very fast car. That car is a very fun car to drive. We're going to do a little race, and we're going to show you the difference between a fast car and an Aventador. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Man, just do not get used to that. Oh, I think I won. Oh, there he is. Yeah, good car. As much as I would love to stay here and play around on the runway all day long, we do have to leave at some point, and that brings us into what, for many Lamborghini owners, is the point: to not only drive a car like this, but to be seen driving a car like this. And that is where the Roadster part comes in. There's no fancy power retractable hardtop here or anything like that. Nope, just 2 carbon fiber panels that pop off and get stored in the front. It only takes a minute or so once you figure out the process, driver's side first, and while it may not be the most graceful procedure, you will at least not have to worry about heavy, complicated hydraulic systems failing. Remember, Lamborghini may be owned by Audi, but this is still an Italian car. With the roof off, you are, of course, exposed to the elements, but you're also exposed to all the attention that driving a car like this can bring to you. I gotta admit, it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable to be driving a car that costs more than my house. A lot more than my house, but hey, if that's your thing, more power to you. Having the roof off also gives you a lot more light to appreciate this interior, which is pretty ridiculous. It's a lot like the Lamborghini Huracan. That's very military inspired. We've got all these great switches along the top, a lot of carbon fiber and gloss metal and all sorts of other stuff too. It's definitely a little busy, but it's also pretty dramatic. But the best reason to take the roof off is, of course, so you can hear that engine. It may be a big brute of a V12, 6.5 liters worth, but this isn't just a dumb lump. It features cylinder deactivation, meaning it'll run as an inline 6 when you're not getting on it, and even turns itself off at stoplights. These features, plus some other internal optimizations, mean the Aventador Roadster delivers a respectable 16 miles per gallon on the highway. I've seen worse in my Subaru. This car doesn't just have a great engine, it has amazing suspension from Öhlins and massive meaty tires with a ton of grip. Grip which you will absolutely need because this car weighs well over 4,000 pounds. And as you're driving out here, you can definitely feel that weight. If you're looking for a lightweight ballerina for carving the corners, this isn't it. This car is much more of a big heavy brute. I gotta be honest with you, I struggled a little bit with how to wrap this thing up. I mean, how do you even comprehend a car with 4 times the power of an average family sedan or a starting price of almost $450,000? This one, as configured, costs $529,000. That is a preposterous sum of money to drop on one car. But for buyers of a car like this, it's not about the cost, it's about the look and the sound and the overall experience. And yes, there are cars that cost less and go faster or make more noise or draw more attention, but as a package, there is nothing else on the road like the Aventador. It is absolutely outrageous, and I love it.